Right.
Right. I was 14-year-old when the war broke out.
Yes.
Now I can remember hearing the government weren't allowed to send evacuees to Bryn, you see, because it is known as a disaster area. Now I didn't know what disaster, blah blah, nothing. I can remember then working in Nantyfes and Cork with evacuees in Nantyfes. And a woman asked me something about evacuees in the Bryn. I said, oh no, they're not allowed. They said it's a disaster zone. And I know a couple just looked at each other and said, what I was, you know. There were evacuees sent here, but families sending their own children back, you know, grandchildren or something from England.
Because didn't one stay with Anne and Mary?
Oh yes. No, Anne's mother and Dave, my husband, brother and sister.
Right.
So June, the granddaughter, was sent back to Bryn when she was 3 years old. And she didn't go back until she was 10 years old to London.
I've met her, she comes back often now.
She does come back occasionally. But anyhow, well, that was that. Until, well, the old age was down in the old school, Woodrock Centre then. And one year, they decided, well, to have memories then of the war. And the Grundy, Michael Grundy, you remember Michael Grundy? Now, there was searchlights up in Pontrybentham. There were searchlights down the Goltra Valley. I think it was up in Harvard, Apartment. And you'd see them practicing the two searchlights coming together, or if there was a raid, you'd see them doing it. Well, this particular week now, when they were talking about the past, Michael's grandfather, Grundy, he was a corporal at the searchlights, right? And that's how Michael's mother and they met each other. He was a Michelin, he was really, and they got married. Well, he was in the old age as well, and he was giving his story how he's up in with the search, right? And he said, and I learned a lot, Bryn was known as a black spot. And why it is called a black spot, the aeroplane, the bombers then from Germany would be coming in over the sea that way, but to go back, this was down their line. They'd have to go over Bryn
on the way home
to get back to Germany. So that is a black spot, I suppose. With the searchers, they could be something they unload the bombs and they go back.
Anything left over.
And it could be dropping. So I learned that.
Right.
I became old age. I can remember now a couple of these women in the shop looking at each other and people, thought it was so amusing what I had said, but I was right all along, you see.
What about the tanks around the cottage in Bryn Cottage?
Now that, not Bryn Cottages, Meadow Road. Have you heard of a Gullies of years ago? Now then, you come down from Meadow Road, the road winds all the way around. But there was a shortcut, you could go down the Gully. Now, I would be catching a bus at 8:45 in the morning to get up to Nantyfes and making my way down, nobody else on the road, just my own. And as I was coming down, as I was coming out of Meadow Road, up in the brow there was a tank. Quiet enough, I could see one or two soldiers. I carried on, and I got down, and across below, there was a crossroad now, there was another tank. Although I'm not going to pass, I'd have to go right past these. I'm not going down there now. I thought it would be about 60 minutes. I jumped back, and I went down one of the gullies, which we called the big gully. And I went a little further out, and the other side of crossroad, there was another tank. There were soldiers, and they were cleaning the tank or something. That was one particular time. And so it just showed that overnight what could be happening when you were sleeping, isn't it? And no one knowing what was going on. They'd gone by the time I come home, and I've told you the story about on the...
No, tell me again.
Another morning then, lovely spring morning, the sun shining gorgeous as well. No forestry then. And you could go up the mountain and you could see the forest. Oh, it was gorgeous to go up the spring morning. But got up on the top of the goslings, you couldn't see a blade of grass. They were full of tanks. And in a straight line, exactly when we were children, you play with dominoes so they can stand up and touch them, they all fall down. They were like that. Perfect. Row for row and row. Never believe it's awful, right?
I suppose they were getting ready for the D-Day landing, right?
Yes, and I did mention to you before, why didn't I think of asking somebody did you see them go home or back? I don't know how they might have gone over the Marga Mountain. And I didn't hear anybody else in the village, so they couldn't have gone through Bryn.
No.
That's another thing that sticks in my mind. No, not to have asked, I should have asked something.
Do you remember them bombing Swansea?
Yes. Another story. No, half day on Wednesdays. My stay, half day Wednesday. For Talbot, half day Thursday. Anyhow, half day we'd go down to pictures, my friend and I would go down to pictures on Wednesday. And you noticed then you meet a boy and you went your way and they went that way. But anyhow, we'd come home on the bus, 10 o'clock bus. And my friend wasn't there. And I was hanging around. Well, I thought I'll leave the bus go now. And you could run, I could run in those days, up to Saran. Because they would have dropped a lot of people off the bus on the way. You know? So there'd be room then to get on the bus up there. No sign in the rain. I walked all the way up to Glass, all those bends, and these were coming down, the bombs, they were coming down like in a basket of sort of flames, you know, and Swansea was being bombed and I was walking all the way down.
All the way home.
So I got as far as Glass, and I thought, well, my only chance now, there'll be the colliery bus, men working in the colliery from the night shift. I'd have a lift up now from Glass to Bryn. The bus came, and who was on it but my friend and my sister. They had been looking for me, I had been looking for them. That's another story when you say about the bomb in the Swansea, I was walking home. See, that was one of the nights they bombed.
Great. Right, I think we're ready to start again another one now.
Have you had a chat with Julie Hall? The story of her grandfather, prisoner of war.
Yes. We've had that up 10.
Okay, no.
Now we escaped from France back into Spain, wasn't it?
Yes, and now for years he was on a farm pretending he was one of the
backward boy and a backward and didn't speak because he was a German in the same house.
They were in occupied France.
That's right. Well.
A lot of people, yes, he's always all right. I mean, he was on a farm, but they didn't realise
there was a German staying on the same farm.
Yes, and not only that, there was all those Germans coming back to France. They had officers who wanted chicken or eggs, that type of thing. Now since Eno's mother and myself and sister,
right.
But no, he went through a lot, and then he was there for a few years, and then they decided then to get him over the fence out into Spain. Everything turned there.
That's right. And he didn't like the Spaniards after that either.
No.
He hated them. Right.
Well, he lived in Cabbage Road.
Too long. Right, diolch, Mary.